Welcome to a new episode of the Meet the Guest Lecturer series. Today we have the pleasure of talking with Jelle Klaas, the Executive Director and Human Rights Lawyer, and also one of the founders of the Public Interest Litigation Project. Thank you, Jelle, for being with us today.
Yes, love to be here.
So we have a few questions for you. First, today you led a strategic litigation workshop as part of one of our courses. From your perspective, what is currently the biggest challenge in using strategic litigation to advance children's rights?
I think one of the challenges that we see in Europe specifically and also in the Netherlands is that the rule of law and the use of litigation is politicized and is also put under pressure. So anti-rights groups and some political parties say that by using litigation to advance certain rights, especially also children's rights, you are crossing the political process and disrupting that process. I think that's a very wrong take. I think going to court is one of the fundamental cornerstones and fundaments of the rule of law and democratic society. But I do think that's one of the biggest issues in Europe. And of course, across the world, not having courts, being in a genocide, there are so many issues that children are facing. But just talking about my personal profession, this is one of the biggest challenges.
Thank you. And my second question is, what perspective or experience do you bring to this topic and to the advanced LL.M and international children's rights?
I think the thing I bring is a practical knowledge of using the law strategically and a movement lawyering perspective. So I'm a lawyer for over 20 years and we do a lot of political cases and on a lot of different topics. So also socioeconomic, also on children's rights, but also on the right to protest, privacy rights. And I think by having that broader lens on what is the cause that your clients are fighting for, what do they want to achieve, what's your position as a lawyer in that, I think these are more general trends that tend to play a role in all, or should play a role in all litigation, that we reflect on our own roles as lawyers, but also think, okay, will this case really be beneficial for a child's rights, for instance, or is it just something that we can get a good verdict and I get my name in a legal magazine somewhere? So I think the more strategic, politically strategic legal viewpoint is something that I tend to bring.
Thank you. And finally, what final message do you have for our students, or would you like to leave for our students?
I think that people, the academic wisdom is very important. I think a lot of the legal, you need to know the tools to be able to apply them. But at the same time, I think also today, I listen to so many brilliant students from across the world that have such a great view of their own countries, of the political difficulties, and trying to see where are the changes, how can we put our efforts into to advance these rights. So I think people should have confidence in their own abilities and always try to move forward and organize and fight and be the best legal ally for communities in need. If you're a lawyer or you know stuff about children's rights, you can contribute something. And I think you're best suited yourself to see how you can contribute, but do it, you can do it, and it will make a difference.
Thank you. I think that's a wonderful message for us all, and not just our students. Thank you, Jelle, and thank you everyone for watching. See you in the next episode.